Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi everyone. Welcome back to Basically Adulting.
You sounded so professional.
I feel like we used to do that in the beginning and I just wanted to bring it back, you know?
Yeah, I like it.
We used to be like, "Hey friends, it's Erin Waddell and Louisa Diaz and welcome back to Basically Adulting." And then we decided that it sounded like sex operators,
Yeah.
so we kind of cut that out and I just thought that we could just bring it back for this one episode. I don't know.
I like it.
It just came natural.
Little throwback.
Yeah, a little throwback action. So this is an exciting episode. It's something that we've never done before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited about it. And it's a way to kind of connect with y'all on a deeper level. And I think we're calling this like letters from listeners. Or
Yeah.
listener letters or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to be reading letters from y'all that y'all wrote into us.
Mm-hmm.
For advice or I
Things
don't
to
know.
talk about,
Louisa
yeah.
picked two from random. I don't know what she picked. I picked two. She doesn't know what I picked. So it's going to be a lot of fun being able to read them and hopefully we give you guys some awesome advice.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I mean, we don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know where this is going to go.
We don't know you who wrote in. It's anonymous, so unless you want to be named,
Yeah.
but these are all anonymous. But
Yes.
before we start with that fun activity, we're going to just, give you guys an update. I know you guys love us so much and care about what we're doing.
What's going on in our lives. We know.
We know. You don't have to ask us. We're going to tell you anyways. So
We lead exciting lives. All right, I'll start off. My positive is that I went swimsuit shopping this past Saturday, which I haven't done like in a physical store like in a really, really long time, obviously.
yeah, I don't know
since
when the
COVID.
last time I've actually gone to try on swimsuits.
And one, like we talked about in Hot Girl Summer, trying clothes on can be very just nerve-wracking.
And discouraging.
Yes,
Mhm.
but I went in with like a mindset that I'm gonna look good as fuck, just keeping my daily affirmations, whatever. And let me tell you, I walked out with like 5 bikinis,
Nice.
which is like a little out of my comfort zone. But I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like, I look good. I was really impressed with myself.
That's amazing. Where did you go find your bikinis?
Target.
They still have good bikinis?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to go.
The only problem was obviously I'm a big-chested girl, so for all my big-chested ladies, it's a little tough out there because I would find cute bottoms, but
Yeah.
all the tops would obviously they would be extra large.
See, I have the opposite issue. I need a small top, and then all of the large bottoms are gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I guess that's an average size. I don't know.
I don't know, like it's weird. It's like
It's-
who are these people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I kept seeing these little bikinis that were for like babies, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, you like pick
No.
up the booby part, and you're like, what are these? Just like nipple covers, or
Serious.
like you're in the adult section of the bikinis, and there's like a extra small bikini,
Yes.
and it's like if
Who's
I were
gonna
to
wear this?
if I were to try that on,
No way.
close your eyes. Close your eyes.
But
You don't want to see that.
yeah, no. I mean, there were some questionable ones that I tried on because I was like, fuck it, like let's just try all of them.
Yeah.
But Target has a lot of good selections out there, ladies. A lot of different styles, and they've really upped their high-waisted bottom game, which I personally love because
Yeah.
I'm not into. Some of you girls rock it, good for you. I just don't like my belly. At the end of the day, it's one thing. I'm working on it. But
You know what my favorite style right now is like the high waisted, like the sides like come right up to your hip, but then like you show little cheekies. Like
oh, you would have liked this. So, I bought blacks, but I kept the top to the suit I tried on. That was just like that. And I don't know if it's because obviously when you try on some suit, you have like your underwear underneath.
Yeah, that's
And
the worst.
So I was just
and then that
like-
little sticker thing in the crotch that
Yeah.
like scratches you, and you're like, this is so uncomfortable.
Yeah. And so I was like, I don't know how I feel about this one, but I think together I looked like Pebbles from the Flintstones because it was like a white and like leopard feel to it. Loved it. I was like, Aaron would love this for sure. But I just felt like together it just
Didn't
I
match.
looked like Pebbles. So I kept the top.
I was her for Halloween once, so.
It's cute. I feel like you should go and check it out.
I'm gonna go.
But I kept the top, but the bottoms I was like, too much.
Yeah. Well, you found other ones. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you've been killing it. I've seen it.
And so that is my positive. So just, you guys need to go buy swimsuits. Go in there and be like, I'm going to look fucking hot in this shit.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, nobody cares. We're all beautiful.
It's all a mindset game.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
So I almost didn't drink. That would have been bad luck.
That would have been bad luck.
Whew. And it went down wrong. It like punished me. So my positive is, so you guys know I started working at a new job as a loan officer, and I've been obviously like working on other people's loans and assisting them as I'm learning the culture and the program and all that stuff. But I originated my first loan by myself today.
Yay!
I know. I went out, got my business. I mean, it's family, so it's like that's where your first business normally comes from. Technically not family, but it's like family of family, so it's whatever. You get the picture. But yeah, so I filled out a loan application. I'm doing the loan, and we're supposed to close in mid-August. So that was exciting for me, and I also networked with some realtors, and she's sending me some of her clients. So I have a really good feeling that it's just going to take off from here, and I'm hopefully going to be busier than ever and making money, because I haven't been for the past like 2 months. So I'm really excited about that.
Yay!
Yeah. So for my negative, honestly, I don't really know. I don't really have a negative this week. It's just been kind of, I guess everything's kind of all happening at once. You know, they say everything happens in like threes, and I think that with everything bad that happened to me, it all happened like in a row, like bam, 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 and then like all of this good stuff is happening, like bam, 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 and it's like overwhelming, and I'm like trying to like appreciate it all, and it's just a lot, and I feel like I'm not necessarily like letting myself take it in and rest when I need to rest. I like want to be able to go to social events and work and get all the shit done that I need to get done, and like have my house clean. And so like I feel like I'm lacking in some of those areas, and like maybe not being the best friend or like the best daughter, and going to see my mom when I can. And it's just like something always kind of has to give, and sacrifices have to be made, and that's kind of been like a tough, it's a tough sacrifice to realize.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of struggling with that right now, but it's like a good negative to have, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really
That
have one.
just came to my head. I didn't even plan on saying that. So
That's good. See,
yeah.
I told you, like, great
Natural.
things happen behind these microphones. Great things are said.
Great things come to my mind.
I don't really have a negative. I'm just here, guys.
You're just blessed all around.
I'm just sure, yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah,
All right.
Just going with the flow right now, guys.
Okay. Well, cheers to us and our stealthy lives.
Yeah.
Is that even a word?
Stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a word.
Finally found that hair on my arm. Jesus.
Yeah.
I've been like
I
messing.
should have helped you.
I kept looking. I was like, help me. I'm like,
struggle.
keep like brushing my arm to get this fucking hair off of it, and then I finally just found it. So there's another positive for me. I'm winning. Okay, let's get this party started.
Okay.
I feel like you should go first. Why?
Okay.
I think you should. This was your idea, so
Okay.
I think you should have the honors of going first.
Okay. Okay.
So, just to give a little like backstory, we had multiple people write in, so these are randomly picked of, you know, all the emails that we've received, and we each picked 2 of the ones that we thought we could
yeah.
hopefully best give advice to. So just because we didn't pick you necessarily today doesn't mean that you won't be picked next time. We do want to start doing this every month. So if you enjoy listening to other people's stories and us giving advice and you want to get advice yourself, you can just write in to our email address, which is
at basicallyadulting247.
No, the email address.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you could also...
It's basicallyadulting247@gmail.com.
Yeah, and then if it's easier for you, if you follow us on
DM
Instagram,
or whatever, yeah.
Our Instagram handle is just at basicallyadulting_podcast. So either way, we check those pretty frequently. And you'll be... considered to be read the next time. So it's really like topics are there's no restriction.
No.
So
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be advice. It could be like you have a funny story, whatever that may be, or anything you want to talk about. We will gladly read it on this podcast.
Yeah. As long as it's like like we're not going to,
we're obviously, yes.
Just be respectful to some limit.
Yes.
So, anyways, okay, we're going to get started. Luisa's going to go first.
Okay. All right.
Hit it.
Let me get my...
Okay,
this one's a little short. It's a little short one, but I think we can work with it. Okay, it says, hello, God, if I could read for a minute. It says, hello, girlies. I wanted to share with y'all that I love to listen to your podcast and love the topics and how passionate you both are when talking about anything while drinking wine. I just wanted to ask, what has COVID changed in your life? I have developed a shopping problem and wanted to reach out for advice. How can I say no to shopping? How do I start? How do I keep myself from hiding my packages from my husband?
It sounds like she's already started.
No, how does she start, not shopping?
Oh, okay. How does she start to stop?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Like, how does she begin to say no?
Okay. Continue.
How can I say no to shopping? How do I start? How do I stop myself from hiding my packages from my husband? Because I send them to my office.
Oh my God.
I send them to my office so he doesn't know what I'm buying.
Damn, girl.
Yes.
Wait, who sent that? Do we know? I guess it's anonymous.
It's
anonymous.
Oh my God.
Daisy, leave her alone.
It's unanimous.
Unanimous or anonymous?
Anonymous, whatever. Okay. Anonymous.
Unanimous means like everybody agrees.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't really know what to tell you because I'm not like a huge shopper. Like I don't like spending my own money. Mm-hmm. I really hate it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I spend my money on bills and then going out and eating and drinking mostly. Mm-hmm. I still have clothes in my closet from like high school. So I feel like you're going to have to take the reins on this one.
Yeah, I
do have a friend that has a similar problem.
I have a problem.
You have a problem?
I do.
I would suggest that if you don't want to send them to your house, you could always send them to me. And then just say that it was a gift. And then your husband can't get mad.
True.
So if you just like have to shop, like you just have to spend the money. And you're not like even getting a reward out of it. Like send it to me. I'll send you my address.
Yeah. No, I can relate to this a bit. Shopping is a problem. Because for me, it's like you get like happiness for like those 5 minutes. You're like, oh my God, like I got a deal or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
It's exciting. But as my therapist says, it's materialistic and it only brings you joy for a temporary amount of time and then there's nothing.
Mm-hmm. It just
brings
you into this black hole that makes you want to buy more to bring you back to that high feeling.
Yes.
That's how people get addicted to shopping.
Yes.
And as someone that doesn't necessarily, like, I like, having the things that I need. If I need, I don't know, like if I need a blender, I might just go buy smoothies, honestly, like, so I don't have to make my own. But I'm going to buy a blender if I, like, absolutely need one.
Yeah.
But if I see something, I don't just, like, shoes, for example.
Right.
I can wear the same shoes.
You could.
Forever if they lasted. Like, I don't care whatsoever. And I have a friend who legit has a shoe problem. And if you're listening to this, you know who I'm talking about. Talking about you. And, like, she can't buy, I told her she can't buy any more shoes until she gets rid of some. Because when we moved her into her apartment, we had to make room in her closet specifically for more shoes. Like, both closet doors had shoes up on the, like, it was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, what? I don't know. Anyways.
I mean,
I feel like I just maybe just don't have style, so it just doesn't compel me to buy them. So I'm, like, kind of envious of that. But at the same time, like, I have black shoes, I have brown shoes, I have leopard shoes, tennis shoes. Like, I have all the shoes that I need. Yeah. So I have shoes that match my outfit. I'm not, like, going out looking like a clown.
I hope not.
So, I mean, hopefully people would tell me. But I don't know. I feel like you just kind of, this is my advice. If you're wanting to stop, coming from someone that doesn't do that, I would say just when you feel compelled to buy something, put it in your cart or whatever, and then wait 3 days. If you go back to your cart and you're like, nah, I don't really need it, just take it out of your cart.
Yeah. It's good. That's sound advice.
Or just, like, I think that the action of shopping is fun. Just, like, add to your cart. Add to your cart. Doesn't mean you need to buy it. Or make a list. Like, on Amazon, I know they have, like, favorite lists.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you see something you like, just add it to your list. It's basically the same thing as adding it to your cart.
Yeah. But you don't have it, like, physically.
But do you need it?
No, but so this is my advice.
Okay.
Going off of that.
Okay.
I've begun.
Be gone. Into the great be gone.
I've begun asking myself, like, do I need this or do I want this? Like, when I'm out and about. Target, TJ Maxx. For example, I was at Sephora this weekend because I'm trying to not spend my money on makeup, taking care of my skin. So I bought, like, a skin tint, SPF, whatever. While I was there, I was, like, obviously walking around. It's fucking Sephora.
Yeah.
And
they sell makeup there, so it's really hard to not buy makeup at Sephora when you're at Sephora.
Yeah. And so I was walking around. They had, stuff from Target, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I saw mascara, and it was like, sweat-proof, water, blah, 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 mascara. And I was like, oh, that's so neat, like, blah, blah, blah. And I had to then stop myself and be like, hold up. When have you ever worn mascara to work out? When will you ever wear mascara to the pool or to wherever, Because
I mean, sometimes to the lake. Is it, what did you say, waterproof?
It says sweat-proof.
Oh, okay. So, like, if you're crying, I'm assuming that's kind of like, I don't know.
But I had to...
I'm not trying to give you reasons to
go back and buy it.
No.
No, so I had to ask myself, like, I don't need this, I want this. And I put it back, and I walked away. So it's little things like that. Or, for example, like when I go shopping for clothes, I know it gets very exciting. You, like, end up liking a lot of things, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You have to ask yourself, and this is something I learned from The Blind Side, the movie, with Sandra Bullock.
I know what The Blind Side is.
When she takes him shopping, and he, like, picks out a shirt, and she's like, really? And he's like, well, because he didn't know he was homeless. She's like, you have to pick up a shirt and ask yourself, is this me?
Yeah.
And so that's what oh my God. That's what I do. I literally ask myself, is this me? If If I don't love it, I don't buy it. If I feel like,
Yeah.
I put it back and I don't take it. So that's my advice. Whether you're online shopping, you're physically shopping, or whatever, just ask yourself, do I need this or do I want this?
That's sound advice. All right.
Because those are two, like, needing, like, you might need new panties, but it's different when you want a new lipstick. You know, you just kind of have to, like, okay, what do I need?
You kind of have to prioritize your needs and your
Yes.
wants for sure.
So that is my advice. How to stop? I mean, start there. Do I need this or do I want this?
Just stop shopping. Like, just stop going.
Yes.
Just stop. Delete Amazon.
Unsubscribe all the...
Yeah, delete Amazon off your phone.
All the emails. Because that's how they get you. They email you.
Yeah, stop.
That's how they get you. I once I just added stuff to my cart.
Oh, yeah.
And Sephora emailed me and they're like, hey.
You left stuff in your cart. Are you sure you don't want to buy it? And it's like, yeah, I left it in there because
I don't want it right now.
Yes. So
I do want it, but I don't need it right now.
to all our shopaholics out there, we hear you, we see you. We hope you're doing better.
Okay, so I have a letter, and this kind of hits close to home, but not for me, but like I understand it. I've been in this situation before. But it goes, "Hi, pretty ladies. I hope y'all picked my letter." Oh, I haven't read this since I picked it, so I am like rereading it right now. I'm in need of some adulting advice. So she's in the right place.
Right gals.
Yeah. My name is Charlotte Renee, and I am about to go to college this fall. I am super nervous.
Super's in
all caps.
All caps, yeah. She said, I am super nervous, but excited, but mostly nervous. I come from a small town and am going to school with probably more people than I could probably count.
So I guess a lot of fucking people.
Wow.
I feel like if I like sat there and counted,
I could probably like just continue to count to like infinity.
Where?
Like if I just sat and counted for the rest of my life.
like I probably could.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I think she's just,
saying a saying.
Yes.
Something in the small towns
Like a
say.
metaphor, yeah.
Yeah, something the small town people say.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, probably more people than I can count. It's getting to the point where my anxiety is getting hard to handle. I know that this is something that I need to do and something that I want to do, but it's getting to be too much. Honestly, don't know why I'm letting it get to me, but I would love and appreciate any advice you have for me and anyone else going through this something similar. By the way, I love y'all and y'all's personalities. I can't wait to meet y'all someday. Signing off.
So cute.
Charlotte, a little baby.
That's adorable. So wait, what was the advice? Where?
Well, she's getting really nervous. She's going to college.
Okay.
And she's from a small town, but she's going to like a big school.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. She didn't say where.
Okay.
But she's getting really nervous and like having anxiety. Just because I guess it's something out of her comfort zone.
Yeah. Well, I think. Well, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Well, I think Charlotte, it's perfectly normal for anybody to have anxiety, making that transition from high school to college.
Yeah.
Completely normal. You're not alone in that. There are many people are on the same boat because it's
plenty of people that are like from big towns that go to big colleges and have the exact same anxiety.
Yes.
I think that since it's something new, it's something that you haven't been there before, or maybe you've gone on a college camp, like a trip
tour,
or whatever,
yeah.
but you've not been put in this situation before in your life, and it's something not to be fearful of, but it's the fear of the unknown is what it is. And I honestly believe that once you get there and you put your all in it, like this is your life, you have to live it to the fullest, and you're gonna have a blast. This is the time of your life. Like college is a great time. So I mean, go to college or go to class, meet new people, join activities,
clubs and stuff,
whether that's a sorority or you know, student council. I don't know if they have that in college. They have like a student government, I believe.
Just, I mean, they have a bunch of clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, a cappella groups. Who knows?
Literally,
I don't
go to like an event thing that they have all
know. Like a fair.
a fair.
Yeah.
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 It's been a long time since I've been in college, but you know, I'm trying to reminisce on what
those days.
they have. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess what I would say is
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, by the way.
when.
I feel like I did.
Oh no.
No? Okay.
No.
Then I take it,
I don't even remember.
then I take it back.
Okay. No, I mean, like Aaron has said, like join, just put yourself out there. Don't let the fear of being from a small town like prevent you from going out there and making friends and meeting new people, because this is a great opportunity. Like most people from small towns, I mean, I don't know, they don't
They
tend to-
stay there.
Yeah, and you're putting yourself out of your comfort zone. Step
And
one.
branching
Yes.
out, and yes.
Like
that's-
you're gonna have the time of your life. You're gonna meet people that will probably be with you, maybe, I don't know, like some people with you for the rest of your life. You'll form close relationships, and
I feel like college is a very, you know,
life lesson-y time period in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Just that age of being like 8, I'm assuming you're probably 18 to 22. That's a very like influential time in your life, and like it can forms the person that you become, or it's a part of, you know, it's a part of your life that forms who you're going to be as later on in life. And I think that if you go into it with all of this anxiety and this fear and a negative outlook on it, then that's kind of more of what is going to come to you. Instead, I would say, you know, take this, like Louisa said, as an opportunity to learn about yourself and to take chances and, you know, meet people that you would never meet. And this kind of gives you a platform of being able to be whoever you want to be. I'm assuming growing up in a small town, I grew up in not necessarily a small town, but it was definitely a bubble. And going out and being a part of a university is, you can be anybody that you want. Nobody knows you there. So if you know, just be whoever you want to be, and don't let other people determine your future by, you know, having that fear and that anxiety of, you know, making yourself hold it back.
Yeah.
And I think that's my, you know, biggest advice is this is a one in a lifetime opportunity for you to be young, be adventurous, not have any responsibilities other than like going to class and like learning and doing what you're supposed to do in that aspect. But like whenever you become an adult, like Louisa and I, and like have to get a job and pay bills, and there's just a different aspect of that part of life. And a huge part of who we are today is from that time period. We've gone through shit, relationships, you know, friendships,
like any type,
everything,
Yeah.
you know, and that's a huge crucial part of your life that molds you into the person that you are, that you will be in the future. So even if, let's say that you're in a relationship or you have a friendship and shit goes wrong, that's just a learning curve for you and how to handle that situation in the future. For example, I had a best friend in college. Thought I was going to be friends with her for the rest of my life. And in college, we were roommates for almost 3 years. We drifted apart and we don't ever speak anymore. And she's married. I wasn't invited to the wedding. She's pregnant now. I have not been in any contact with her. The only way I know that is because it's on Facebook, obviously. And I don't have any ill will towards her. I hope she's doing well, but friendships dwindle out, and it's taught me, I think, how to be a better friend, because I probably could have been better to her during that time. But everything that happens in college seems like a big deal, and so, in the moment it is. You know, which in life, I think in the moment it was always a big deal. But my dad has told me, like, if it's not going to matter 5 years from now, like, let's not waste our breath and our energy and our worry on this, because we have other things that are more important that we need to do.
Yeah.
So, girl, you're going to kick ass in school.
Yeah.
You're going to make a shit ton of friends. You're going to be a badass in whatever you want to be. Just be yourself, and the people that are supposed to be in your life are going to not graduate. Well, they hopefully will graduate, but gravitate towards you, and, you know, kick the haters to the curb.
Good luck.
Good luck.
And write us back when you just let us know how your first semester went. I want to know.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know what, like, clubs you join and how it's going, and you just DM us on Instagram.
Yeah.
We love you.
Cheers. Cheers to her. Congrats.
What's her name? Oh, Charlotte.
Charlotte
Renee, we are wishing you so much luck. Congratulations on getting into school.
Yay. Cheers.
Yay. Go, Charlotte.
All right, my next letter actually bounces off of, like, the whole college thing, but not in a similar aspect.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. I got my letters mixed up. Okay, here we go. Hi, ladies. First of all, I want to say is that I love your show! ! ×2.
Can I just say something?
What?
It just, like, popped in my head.
What?
But it's like, what if we're reading these letters as, like, and we're, like, talking as we think that they're supposed to sound, and they, like, don't sound anything like that.
Like, they sound completely different.
Yeah, like, what if they were like, hey, ladies, and you're like, hey, ladies, you know? I don't know, that just was like a thing in my head. Continue.
That's funny. I never thought of that. All
just
right.
read it how you want to, how you think they sound.
I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Oh, if I could see. Okay. Hi, ladies. First of all, I want to say is that I love your show. You guys are hilarious, and I often have to explain to my friends why I'm laughing so hard. Not really sure if you guys will even read this. We definitely are.
Yay.
But I am in need of some advice. I am currently in school studying business, but this past year has made me do a double take at my career choice. I know I'm almost done, and changing majors will just elongate my time at school. And I also don't want to be older than everyone else when I finally graduate. Not really sure what to do. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. Long-time listener since the beginning, and can't wait to see what else y'all have planned.
Damn.
So,
I wish I knew what she was, like, wanting to do instead of her business degree. That would be helpful. But I'll try to give my best advice to the information that I was given. I honestly say you only have one life, and if you want to do something different, do it. I mean, people get married and then decide that they don't love each other anymore and get divorced, and then find the real love of their life and live to be 110 years old. You know?
Yeah.
People drink Dr. Pepper and live to be 110 years old. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what that fact had to do with anything, but it was... Well, you agreed with me.
Yeah.
I honestly, like, if that's not something that you think that you're going to be happy in, I think that business, though, is a very widespread. It's very widespread.
Yeah.
And honestly, you could probably do a lot with that. And if you wanted to, you could always, I mean, it depends. Like, are you, like, wanting to just become a doctor at this point? Like, that's a complete 180.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be, like, if you've been in 3.5 years of business school and now you're like, well, I want to be a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
a complete career
so,
change.
I mean, it's kind of hard. I'm assuming that maybe you, I don't know. I can't assume. I don't know.
Yeah, it was short and sweet.
Yeah. I would say that just do whatever your heart desires and don't look back.
Yeah. Well, agreed. I'm not disagreeing. I'm agreeing.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not a but. God damn it, I can't talk. I completely agree with Aaron. I think you should. Do you remember like those quizzes we used to take like in high school? Like, oh, like what are your skills and like what like career
Yeah, like your
path?
strengths and
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
Yeah.
I think maybe you should try taking one of those. Like maybe it's changed since
Well,
you
obviously
started.
it has
Well,
because
no, I
she
know, but
doesn't
like
feel like
I'm-
she deserves, but doesn't want to continue with
pursue
that
it. Yeah.
career path.
On the other hand, like, and she mentioned that she doesn't want to be older
Yeah.
than everybody graduating. Like, I mean, times are different nowadays. There are so many people
Yeah.
that are a lot older than Aaron and I that are finishing
Starting
school
college.
or starting
Yeah.
college.
I'm honestly like that shouldn't even be a worry
yeah.
in your mind. I think that don't like I think that's maybe where you're caught up is like you're worried about what other people are going to think about you, and if you don't want to be in business or business school or whatever, and you want to change it to something completely different, just do that. I mean, I don't know what your financial capabilities are or whatever, but honestly, I think that do whatever you need to do to make you happy, and don't let other people, just like I was telling Charlotte, don't let other people's, opinions about you or whatever, your fears of their opinions about you hold you back from doing something that you want to do.
Yeah.
And if you know you're going to succeed at it, do it.
Yeah.
And don't hold back. And I mean, I think that business is a very good generic degree to have. I mean, it helps you learn the ins and out of an actual business.
Yeah.
But all of that stuff can be learned in time.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
if that's, girl, I'm rooting for you. Who is this? Do they have a name?
No, they didn't leave a name.
Oh. Well, no name business degree dropout is what I'm going to call her. Assuming it's a her.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Is it
I
her?
don't know.
Whoever you are.
I think you should just go for it. If you're not happy and doing what you are doing right now, then figure out what you want to do and just do it.
Yeah. Just do it, as Nike says.
Just do it.
Just sometimes, I think I said this a couple episodes ago, sometimes we have to do what scares us to really motivate us. And I think, I mean, if you're still in school, I'm assuming you're maybe like 20, really early 20s, 20 maybe? 21, yeah.
Almost 22.
Yeah. You're literally at the prime of your life to just make that change right now. If you're not feeling it, don't do business school. Change your major. Explore your options.
I mean, I don't know what like I said, I don't know what your financial situation is. If you're having to get student loans or, your parents are paying for it, like your parents are only going to pay for a certain amount of time and then you're on your own. I mean, there's always ways you can figure it out. So just, be a problem solver and figure it out and figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
I know that sounds kind of harsh, but
I mean, you're young.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're young. Like I know right now it feels like, like I should be beginning my life or whatever. Like we've all been there. Your life does not start at 21.
Hell, my life is, I mean, it's kind of started, but it's like, has it?
Yeah. Really, our
Like,
life begins
when
at
is it
like
gonna
birth, but
True. I guess my life started about almost 29 years ago,
so
when I was conceived. Ew.
Ew, no, I
know.
meant like when you were.
Well, I mean, technically
Ew.
it starts when you're conceived. It does. Okay, I don't know why I said that.
Well,
I got a
was
little.
gonna say, yeah,
I
we're
know.
just
I
cutting
got
it there.
I
We're
got-
cutting it off. We're wishing you lots of luck. Take what goes with you and leave what doesn't. we wish you luck. And let us know whether you changed career paths and what it is you decided to do.
Yeah, we would like to know what you're dropping out of business school for to change.
Send us a little follow-up, like a little bit more detail.
Yeah, I need more detail in your life, please.
So
send me a positive and negative of your life, please. That would be great.
that as well.
Thank you.
All you youngins are sending us little emails.
Yeah, I'm like, it's nice to be looked up to.
It is.
By the youngins.
The youngins.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do this last letter.
Okay.
But please, whoever you are with the business degree, please let us know. Yes. And I apologize for saying conceived. That was gross. Okay. I already read that one. Okay, this one is a little more deep in the relationship advice.
Okay.
So we are both single. Just going to throw that out there before I even read this, just to put a disclaimer.
Oh, I thought you were reading the letter. I was
No.
No,
I'm putting a disclaimer out for our listeners that we are single, so whatever advice is given, take with a grain of salt. Yeah.
Look at that.
That deserves a cheers.
Yes.
Okay. Cheers, and also cheers to the last letter of the day. I'm kind of sad about it. Okay. All right.
It's a little bit long.
Okay.
Not too long, but okay. Hi, babes. I've been wanting to write this letter to y'all for such a long time. I listen to Basically Adulting religiously, and I am in desperate need for some advice. Here's the stitch. The sitch? Oh, here's the sitch. I have known this girl for about 3 years, and we instantly felt a connection. Wow, I need to start that again. Okay. Here's the sitch. I have known this girl for about 3 years, and we instantly felt a connection when we met. I knew there was something there, but the timing wasn't right, and she was already taken, with a sad face emoji. So time went on, and I told myself that I just had to get over the fact that we will never be together. And trust me, it took a long time, and long with like 4 G's. It took a long time, and broke my heart into pieces. But what do you know? ... They didn't last, and she's back in my life. Okay, so this is a girl and a girl. Okay.
Okay.
They didn't last, and she is back in my life. Wait, do we know this is a girl? Okay, yeah, Lena is the name of this person.
Okay.
I was like, I don't think that we've said anything about it being a girl.
I don't know. You're reading this letter to me.
I know. Okay, so Lena. So it is a girl. I feel like I already knew that. That's why I said that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, because I obviously picked this letter, but I was like, I haven't said anything about it being a girl. Anyways. Okay. So time went on, and I told myself I just had to get over the fact that we'll never be together. And trust me, it took a long time, and it broke my heart into pieces. But what do you know? They didn't last, and she's back in my life, hanging around, wanting to be friends. Obviously, my feelings instantly rose from the dead like Jesus Christ, and I fell hard. Damn. Hard was in capital letters, too.
Dang, all caps.
All caps. Gets the point across. Oh, my God. So here's the catch. She says she likes me, but she doesn't want to be in a relationship right now since she just got out of one. So my question is, what should I do? Should I believe in the never say never and wait around and see what happens? Or should I try to get back to my normal life without her in it? Please help me. XO Lena.
Wow. Okay. First of all, wow.
Damn.
That's deep.
I'm like having to like reread it in my head because it's like a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Well, Lena, I'm sorry that happened to you because that sounds awful.
Yeah.
But I guess to answer your question, I mean, if you're still, I mean, it seems like you're still
in love with her
and you want to be with her. However, you know, she's wanting to take her time to just get back into the swing of things and all this stuff. And it's like probably not very fair to you that she's telling you she likes you.
Yeah.
Damn, this is tough.
Damn.
I feel like you need to take over.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take over. I think.
Louisa goes to therapy, so she knows what to say.
Yes, well, we'll give credit to my therapist. One, you know, I think I don't want to say you have to completely shut her out because clearly you guys were friends and there is a friendship there. So, I mean, I honestly think do give her like a little bit of not space, but still be friends with her, obviously. But I think you should also. I don't think it's fair for you to wait, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think maybe just
I
keep
guess
your.
fair isn't the word. Just put your eggs in different baskets. I guess.
I think that remind her of how fucking awesome you are,
and obviously she knows that because she's told you that she likes you, but I don't think it is fair that it's like she wants to have her cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
And so I think that you knowing that, kind of being in this position before, and I don't know what happened 3 years ago, but I think that there is a connection with both of you, and I think that maybe if you go out there and live your life to the fullest and you work your ass off and you do you.
Yeah.
And she's going to be like, damn, I want her.
Yeah.
I need her.
Yeah.
And I already know that I like her. And obviously, she probably knows that you like her too.
Yeah.
It's probably extremely obvious, and probably all of your friends know as well.
Yeah.
And it's hard when y'all are together to keep that friendship, and it's not...
And not, like, cross the line.
I guess. So, I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know what advice to give you.
I mean, I would say, I mean, going off of what you said, I mean, do show her that you're the best. Do show her that you're this kick-ass person. And, I understand she just got out of a relationship. I don't know how fresh out of the relationship she is. But at the same time...
And also, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Also, you don't want her to just jump into the relationship with you.
Yeah. You don't want to be that rebound.
Yeah. So... Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Okay. But I'll touch on that in a second.
Okay. I popped in my head and I was like, you don't want to be that next girl.
No. But at the same time, like, I mean, you could be very mature and be like, hey, I like you. Completely understand that you just got a relationship. You do what you need to do, whatever. But at the same time, like, I want to say, like, you also don't want to be like, well, I'm going to be here on the sidelines waiting for you.
Yeah.
Because who knows how long you're, like... Her knowing, like, oh, well, I have her on the sidelines for whenever I need to go.
Yeah,
like,
whenever
it's
I don't
not fair to you.
Right, whenever I don't have anything to do, I'm just going to call her up and she's going to be...
Yeah, exactly. So I think, this is not, like, I think you should also, like, put yourself out there. Like, look for something else. Keep yourself occupied, whether, like, meet new people, whatever. Because you honestly, I mean, I don't know, and you probably don't know either, like, where her mindset is at. She needs her space, whatever, but also don't forget about yourself, you know?
You can't lose yourself into somebody else. And
yes.
I think that's a big part of whenever we are searching for love and we're searching for relationships. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, we find somebody who gives us a compliment or tells us they like us, and we hold on to that because we need it and we thrive on it, and we miss it. We miss that affection. And that's not good. Like,
no.
we need to,
we need to find somebody that reciprocates that same type of
feelings.
Yeah, like, because it can't, one-sided is very difficult.
Yeah, especially for the
Obviously.
one person that's not being reciprocated to.
Yeah.
It's extremely difficult to feel a certain way and to not get those feelings felt back to
Yeah.
you. And even if she does feel those feelings, right? Like she does, but she doesn't want to act on them because
She might be scared
for whatever reason,
yeah.
or she doesn't want to just jump into another relationship or whatever. I mean, your time is your time. Like, you only have so much time on this earth, and it's like, if you like me and you want to be with me, like, why are we wasting each other's time?
If they wanted to, they would.
Yeah.
Like, key phrasing. Like, if someone really likes you, girl, guy, they, she, whatever.
If
If they
anyone likes
wanted
you,
to, they would. That's the bottom line. If they wanted to call you, they would call you. If they wanted to go out with you, they would go out with you. That's the bottom line.
Bottom line.
I mean, going off what we've just been talking about, like, just don't forget about yourself and that.
Well, because you have been through this before.
3 years ago,
When you guys fell for each other, or you felt a connection, or y'all both felt a connection.
Yeah.
And you knew something was there, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
but then come to find out she's in a relationship. So obviously you can't act on those feelings, and you're forced to push them back into your mind, forget about them, live your life, do great.
Yeah.
And then it's like a fucking bomb went off. And I mean, I get it. I know. I've been there before, and it sucks. Like,
Yeah.
you just kind of have to, like, accept the situation that's at hand. And I mean, if you're happy in making that decision, okay. But I think that you deserve better than that, and you're probably going to find somebody, and then she's probably going to be like, hey, I'm ready.
Right.
Just like they all do.
Yeah. Ugh, they always, like, it's like they know. It's like, oh, I have a feeling they're moving on. I need to
Yeah.
go check up on them.
Yeah, I know. I've got one of those.
Yes.
It's
But
like,
I
Man,
think.
just stay out of my way. Like, you,
Oh,
I do
It's
not.
the worst. It really is.
Like, what do you want? You just,
Because
like,
you're finally getting excited over this new person. Like, they're reciprocating the feelings and everything. And then, lo and behold, here comes
lover.
Mr. Big, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like, it screws with your head. But one thing I do want to say that my therapist always, like,
Says?
emphasizes, and
Oh.
he says, it's like, you're, like, you can control only so much. Like, don't stress. Don't worry too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't let it, just, like, completely take over your life.
Yeah.
Your control, like, really only comes so far. And if she knows how you feel, she knows where you stand, okay.
Yeah.
You know, like, she knows, okay, let her
I will say,
find her
though,
footing.
does she know? Like, does she actually know how you feel? Have y'all had a conversation about it? Or is this just all built up in your head of the feelings that you felt for 3 years that have come back in all
They've
fruition?
resurfaced.
And they've resurfaced, and now she's saying that she likes you, she doesn't want a relationship, but you haven't necessarily told her that you like her back. And I don't know. I mean, I think that maybe you just need to have an honest conversation with her, because since you guys do have so much history, put it out on the table and
Yeah.
see what she says, and maybe you'll get a response that you like. Maybe you won't.
Yeah.
But at least you know, and I think that will kind of give you a clear understanding of where you should go and how you should move forward. Because I don't necessarily think that you should wait around. Because if it's meant to be, it will be.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's it. I mean, if it's meant to be, it will be.
Yeah.
And it will happen. So
Yeah.
I mean, I believe in love, and I think that it is a very powerful feeling, and it's very like overwhelming, and you don't know what to do, and it's like, am I even in love? Like, I don't even know like
Yeah.
really what love feels like, and it's very confusing, honestly. And so I think that you really just have to be honest with yourself. Like, what do you want out of the relationship? Would you rather have this person in your life as a friend, or would you rather, not have them in your life and still have those feelings?
Yeah.
Because I think you should have the conversation with her, and then make a decision based on that conversation. If she's like, no, like, I'm not ready, I don't like you, or I like you, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna wait around. Like, I do want to be still friends with you,
Yeah.
but like, you can't tell me that you like me and then not expect me to have feelings for
Yeah.
you. Like, it's just in this sort of situation, like, people tell me they like, guys are like, oh, I like you, and it's like, you're ugly, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know.
It's like, I don't have feelings for you. Like, or they buy me a drink and it's like, hey, like, let me take you back home, and it's like, no, sorry.
No.
So I think that you just really have to have an honest conversation with her. Be honest with yourself. What do you want out of it?
Yeah.
And be true to yourself. Like,
Yeah. I mean, also, like, remember, I mean, I don't know. So, correct me if I'm wrong. They, like, they just felt a connection when they first met.
So it says that they met 3 years ago and they like instantly felt like chemistry or like a connection
when they met.
But this other girl was in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously that relationship didn't last. So it's like, now that connection is back, and the other girl doesn't want to act on the connection because it's been too like
soon since she's been out of that relationship.
Okay. Dang. Dang.
I know. So it's like, there is obviously a connection there. So it's like, do you give it time?
Do you not give it time?
I mean, I agree with you. I think you should tell her and be like, you know what? Hey, I like you. Get you out of a relationship, but I think you should know I like you, and
get to the root of why. Like,
I mean, also, I mean, I think I've heard this before. Like, what many of the best relationships start off as friendships, and maybe right now in this moment, what she needs is just you as a friend, and maybe in your friendship, she will realize how great of a person you are.
Yeah, I think if that's the route that it ends up going, which I hope that it does, but I think that there just has to be a clear understanding of a line of a friendship.
Where you stand.
Like, there can't be, I like you. Like,
you can't just be like in limbo.
That's literally
very confusing.
That is torture. If you are like madly in love with this girl and she's over here as a friend telling you that she likes you, and you're over here being like, but I love you, and like, I really like want you, and all this stuff, and she's like over here just being a friend, it's like, that's not fair. And so whenever you have that conversation with her, if that's what she decides is like, no, like, I want to be friends, all this stuff, that's great. And if you decide to be friends with her, that's amazing. But you have to be strong and say, there's got to be a line.
Yeah.
There's got to be.
Yeah, because it's not fair for her to play with your feelings and your emotions either.
And I honestly don't think she probably is meaning to.
I mean, she's fresh out of a relationship, you know, like things are new,
Yeah, I don't think she's like wanting to hurt you or
like,
doing it on purpose. But you have to protect yourself, and you have to protect your heart, and you have to do what's best for you. So,
I mean,
you're the one writing the letter, so we're giving advice to you, not to her, okay?
Yes, to
we're
you.
Defending you.
Tell us where to pull up.
You're our main priority, so
I think that this is a really difficult situation, and I
wish you luck, honestly. If she is the one for you, let us know and
Invite us to the wedding.
invite us to the wedding. We will happily give a speech.
No, we will not have one give a speech. Oh my god.
I want to.
Okay, Louise will give a speech in Spanish. She loves doing that.
No, actually, I take that
Okay,
back.
that's what I thought.
Okay, well
That's all of the letters that we have. That was like a really emotional like toll on my body, and I really need like a refill of wine right
I
now.
do too.
So
I think we're gonna end it here. And for everybody that enjoyed that and got something out of that, we appreciate you, and we hope that you write into us because we want to help you or give you advice or just like give our opinions, I guess. Like I wouldn't necessarily even call it advice, but I think it's like more
Just-
our opinion
Yeah,
on,
like what
on
we
your
think
situation.
of.
like what you're going through.
Yeah, tell us a funny story.
And we're not like
whatever.
even like I feel like it could come off as like judging, but like we're not even judging. We're like trying to
No.
relate with y'all's situation
Yeah.
and become
Give us
closer to you.
details. Give us in
Yeah.
depth, like backstory. Like
I
I don't care if you guys write us a novel. We will happily read it.
I need details. Like
I need to know like everything.
Everything,
know
you know,
everything.
give us like backstory on like whatever your letter is. We'll happily read it on here. If you want to say anonymous, that is fine. Did
It's not unanimous.
I said anonymous.
It's not unanimous.
What is it? English is not my first language.
It's anonymous.
Anonymous. Fuck. If you guys want to stay anonymous, that is perfectly fine.
Oh my God,
Clearly,
that
I need to
was-
study this word before next episode.
Oh my God. Okay, that's hilarious. So we're definitely going to be doing another one of these probably next month. Yeah. So like 4 episodes from now. So if you hear this and you're like, damn, I need some advice or just have something I need
Yeah.
to say, like write into us. We would love to
Yeah.
hear it.
and we hope that we helped everybody that we read today. I was a little stumped on the last one, but I hope we
I
helped
think we
you
both were.
in some sort of way.
Yeah.
And
You know,
Yeah.
that one,
Send us all of your updates. We'd love to
Yeah.
know what's going on.
yes.
And for everyone else, let me just re-say whatever.
Our handles or
Our
how to get in
not our
touch.
handles, but how to like send your letters or emails, whatever. We call them letters. They are letters, but they're technically emails.
Ew. I just like snorted really bad.
But our email is basically adulting247@gmail.com. Or if you would like to just DM us on our Instagram, it's basically @basicallyadulting_podcast. Those are the best places
Yeah.
to reach us.
yeah, we're not going to give you our numbers on here.
Yes.
If you want our
Nice
number,
try.
DM us.
DM us on our personal.
No, just DM us on Basically Adulting. It's just
Sure.
easier.
We don't need to give our personal. Our personals are attached to Basically Adulting.
If you want our personals, go to Basically Adulting.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is my first glass of wine in a very long while, and I'm already feeling it. My God.
I know. And
Oh,
we've only
goodness.
gone
Gone through one bottle, so I
I
mean,
know.
All right, well, cheers to that. That was a lot of fun. I hope that everybody got something out of it. I think we did.
Yeah.
I kind of like being the one that gives advice instead of like
Not complaining,
Needing-
but
needing
the
advice.
advice. Yes. And
Because-
next,
oh,
oh.
Louisa, go.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say next month it's Erin's birthday month.
Oh, yay!
Woo!
We are probably gonna do one around my birthday month, so I really need ideas of like what to do. I kind of want to go to town. Anyways,
We'll talk about this next
we'll talk
episode,
about it.
guys.
Yeah.
cheers to the listeners who wrote in, and cheers to everyone
Who will write
is-
in?
Who will write in and who is listening to us right now. Y'all have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.